Welcome to Odoo Essentials. When running your shop, it's possible that you use several tools to scan your products, encode them in the inventory, register your customers, and create invoices. But using too many tools can lead to issues with organization and loss of time. With Odoo's point of sale app, everything can be done easily. In fact, all of the tools mentioned above are centralized in one place. This prevents any sort of problem with organization, and it saves you time. Barcode scanners, discounts, invoices, and more are all gathered together. And in this video, we're going to show you how you can configure your point of sale to fit your business's needs. Let's see how. Okay, so let's go ahead and jump into our point of sale application. Go to Configuration Settings. All right, I'm just going to point out a couple of options here, one of which I've already activated, which is multiple product prices. Now, we see these prices, which we can compute from formulas such as discounts or multiple prices per product in other applications such as e-commerce and sales as well. All right, and we can manage these through our price lists. All right. We also can activate this option, multi-currencies, which will allow us to sell in several currencies. And down at the bottom, we have this option, credit card reader, which is great if we want someone to be able to quickly and easily pay right then and there inside of our shop with their credit card. All right, I'm not going to activate that for now, and I'm going to go to Configuration POS Categories. Okay, so these categories will show on the front end of your POS session, and they're essentially a really great way to quickly find your products. Okay, so it just saves you time when searching for products in particular. All right, so it's essentially a shortcut. So let's go to chairs. Okay, we see that we have a name. We can also add a parent category, So if chairs is actually a subcategory of the parent category furniture, we can specify that right here. So if we would like it to be shown as furniture/chairs. Okay. We can also choose a particular sequence for this category. So if it's first in the sequence, it will show on the far left, and if it's last, it will show on the far right. All right, this is a way to just prioritize your categories so that you have the most important or the most used on the far left and the least used in the far right. All right, so let's go ahead and discard this since I did not make any changes. All right, now we're going to go to our products, and we're going to enter one of our product templates here. Okay, so I'm just going to show you a couple of things that you need to have set before you start using your products in POS. Okay, the first, of course, is the sales price. You need to know how much you're selling the product for. All right, and then we'll go to our sales tab and make this available in POS. So we need to have this option selected. If it's not active, then of course your products will not be available in POS. So be sure you select this. Okay, now we'll go to Configuration, Point of Sale. All right, so here you'll see a list of all of your shops or restaurants. In this case, I only have the one shop, so I'll go ahead and enter this. Click on Edit. So of course I can edit the shop name. So I can say Shop Brussels or Restaurant Brussels, whatever I choose. Okay, so then I can specify if it's a bar or a restaurant. Now we're going to talk about this more in another video, so I'm not going to activate it right now. All right, we have some other really cool options as well, such as category pictures. You can also have a virtual keyboard. If you're using a touchscreen, this is particularly useful. All right, we can use some hardware such as barcode scanners or an IoT box. We can edit our tax and pricing information. And so as you can see, we have a ton of options so that you can configure your shop specifically to its needs, okay? And you can change the configurations for each shop or restaurant. So this gives you a lot of flexibility. It's really cool. All right. But of course, we need to be sure we add a payment method. So I can do that by clicking on this payment methods button. Now I've already done that. I've created one, cash. Okay. So if I edit this, I will have the journal name. I also need to select my type, in this case, cash. And I need to be sure that I have this selected as well, using point of sale. All right, so we saw a similar field on the product template, and we have it here again. So be sure you have this activated. Okay, you'll add a short code. In this case, I have cash 1. In the advanced settings, you need to be sure that this manual option is selected here for incoming payments. Okay, And then point of sale, we have another field, amount authorized difference. I'm not going to touch that for now. Okay, so I'll go ahead and save this. And just to show you what it looks like when you create a new payment method, I'm going to click on this create button. So you need to add the journal name yourself, select the type. Be sure you select this option. And again, manual here, and add your short code. All right, so let's go ahead and jump back into our shop. Okay, we're going to click edit again. We're going to come down here and add a header and a footer to our bill or receipt. Okay, so this is really cool. Just lets you customize your receipts a little bit more. So of course in the header, it might be nice to have your company address or your website. But in this case, I'm going to say welcome. All right, I can also edit my footer as well. So this would be nice for return policy, but I'm going to say have a great day. Okay, I'm really friendly. All right, we have some other options as well, but I'm going to go ahead and save this the way that it is and start using my shop, okay? So I'm going to go to my dashboard by clicking on this button. And quickly, something I want to point out, if you would like to go back to that configuration page, you can do so really easily by clicking on these three dots and then settings. All right, so that's a little shortcut for you. But now we're going to start a new session for the shop so that we can start selling, okay? So here we are. We're going to go ahead and enter. Now we have all of our products. So the first thing I want to point out, of course, are my POS categories. So I have them here at the top. All right. So if I click on chairs, I see all of the chairs. All right. Again, with desks. So that's just really convenient for me. So I can quickly access my most used products or my most purchased products. All right. So I have a customer who would like to purchase a whiteboard pen and a storage box. But wait, actually, he doesn't want the storage box. So to delete that, I simply have to click on this little back button. The first click will remove the price. The second click will delete the line. Okay, but no, he didn't want to buy a storage box. He meant to get the magnetic board. So I'm going to go ahead and add that. All right, and I'm going to let him pay. So I'm going to click on payment. Okay, and he's paying with 10. All right, so then I have the change calculated right away. All right, I'm going to go ahead and validate this. Okay, here I see my receipt, so I can print, if he doesn't want a receipt, I won't click on the print receipt button. Okay, and I have my header and my footer, so that's really cool. Welcome and have a great day. Now I'm going to go ahead and go to the next order. All right, so I have someone who wants to purchase a large cabinet. But then, wait, he forgot to go get something. So he left, and another customer comes up, and I want to help him right away while my first customer is looking for the other product that he needs. So I don't need to close that first session. I can just add a first purchase order here. I can go ahead and create a new one by clicking on this button. Okay, so I have both open at the same time. All right, and he would like to purchase a desk pad and a monitor stand. Okay, and I can go ahead and let him pay. And if I want to, I can add the customer. So if it's a frequent customer, I can add his contact right here, or I can just let him pay. Again, if I click on pay, I have the option to add the customer here as well. Okay, so he's going to go ahead and pay with 50 this time. All right, I have my change calculated. I'm going to validate. All right, then I'll go back to my next order. Okay, when I clicked the next order, it went ahead and created a new order for me, but I still have that first order open. Okay, if I click on it here on the left. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and let this customer pay as well for this one. Okay, I'm going to select cash this time. So as I clicked these buttons, it automatically chose this payment method that I have. If I have other payment methods, I should select those before I put a total. All right. So he is going to pay with 500. All right. My change is calculated. Then I'll validate. All right. Now I'm done for the day. I have sold everything that I need to sell, so I'm going to go ahead and close my POS session. Okay. I'm going to confirm. Everything will close. And then from there, I can close it on the back end. Okay, so I'm going to click on close. So right now we see the stage is in progress. All right, but I'm going to go ahead and validate closing and post entry. So I'll click on this button and the stage changes to closed and posted. So now you can configure your POS exactly the way that you need it. And that's all for this video. Thank you for watching.